Hello and welcome to the Maze of Horror. Yeah, it's definitely going to be horrific if whatever's on screen right now is going to be in that maze. But anyway, this is a visual novel about our main character who has decided that instead of going and hanging out with the children at costume parties, or even better yet, going out trick-or-treating, they decide that they're going into a spooky, scary, terrifying, haunted maze. Yeah, we'll get started, because what could possibly go wrong, right? Ooh, I love the text box idea of the spiderweb. Okay, let's start with the name. Please sign your name here. We know which one we are going with, and perfectly fitting with red as well. It was a dark Halloween night. Everyone was giving candies to children or hanging out at costume parties. You, of all people, choose to go into the most spooky, scary, terrifying haunted maze ever. Or it was what it said it was in the advertising poster. Couldn't believe you sold that you'd fallen into such a dumb marketing strategy that you paid for the entrance fee beforehand. Signed in utter defeat, you decide to might as well venture into this dark maze, praying that your money wasn't wasted. Through the gates, there were these cheap, evil laughing sound effects playing, expecting you to start shivering. But you're so utterly in disappointment that you forgot they were even there. In front of you are three paths. First path is soaked in pale purple, yet seeping an ancient, almost biblical odour. While the second path looks extremely red, and based on the sound effects of metal you could hear from the distance, you're probably going to have blades involved in this. Now these sound cool and all, but then you think, this isn't really worth it. Maybe you should just leave. Which path should you go? Ooh, which one do we go with? Sure, let's go down the red path first. Red is always scary, right? Choose to walk on the red path. The thing was exactly how you imagined it. Knives banging or hanging everywhere to give you that feel of, ooh, something spooky, or some spooky person is gonna come and get ya with a knife, ooh. Walking past the red lights, the maze gradually becomes darker and darker, as if they didn't have enough money to sell up the lights. It's surprising. Oh, yeah, you'd be surprised at how effective being in the dark can be for some people. You gave yourself a chuckle. Though the maze is low effort, you could at least make jokes about how bad it was. Suddenly heard the sound of someone along with a loud thud. Come on, you could at least do a little better than that. You run straight to the source of the sound, and you couldn't help but feel glad that someone else was stupid enough to go in the maze just like you. I thought it was going to be a scare actor or something. Damn. Well, as the person got clearer, before you knew it, you were standing right in front of that person. Oh. Damn it, nothing's working. Hi. You good there? I'm hoping that's a fake bullet there. In front of you was a man with long grey hair. Seemed pretty hurt from whatever he had been doing from before, that his hand was still rubbing his palm. Person? Shit. His face went bright red, probably from how embarrassing this looked. Quickly dusted himself off before standing straight up to face you. I didn't expect to see someone else. Gosh, this is embarrassing. No, don't be. I didn't see anything. Don't lie, I already knew. I really didn't see anything, although I did hear it. Oh, only the part where you fell on your butt. What were you doing anyways? I got lost. I thought if I climbed up by grabbing a knife being hung would get me over the walls. Tried grabbing a knife by the blade. A problem with that? What do you mean, is there a problem with that? Well, my head isn't bleeding, so it's all good. How do you even... No, never mind. I should be finding ways to get out of here instead of hanging around. So, then can I tag along? I want to get out of here as fast as possible too. Thought about it, maybe having someone along wouldn't be so bad. Temporary friend until the both of you get out of here. Would be fun to have someone to make jokes about this whole horrible maze with. Yeah, sure, let's go together. Gave you a soft smile. No, any a cutie. Thank you. My name is Lev, by the way. What about yours? My name is Redshirt. Happy to meet you, Lev. Really? You're happy to see me? Huh. My stupid mouth. He's turned bright red again, but he tried his best to hide it by looking away from you. Let's walk on this part together, if you wouldn't mind, that is. Proudly grab his hand as a joke, fuck yeah. I mean, not as a joke, but for other reasons, or purposes, but... What are you doing? Your shock expression made you... Well, his shock expression made you... Well, you couldn't help but laugh. Was that too sudden? Said people tend to hold each other's hands when they go into other places together. Don't mind if I held your hand like this, right? Oh, come on. Lev immediately retracted his hand. Please don't mess with me like this, Redshirt. I'm sorry. You want to grab something from me, you could grab and pull my hair. It's long. Or I could grab something else. I'd much prefer that than holding hands. Gave him a confused look. No thanks. Thought he'd start to get all flustered and scared so you could get a good laugh. But the fact that he eagerly offered you to pull his hair instead, made things get a bit more awkward. Now that you thought about it, in that brief moment of hand holding, didn't feel any dry blood on his skin, nor a slight cut. Swore those hanging knives were definitely real. How do you manage to hold the blade without getting any cuts? Well, anyway, maybe that's the reason he doesn't want us holding his hand, that we'll find out his secrets. I've had to back away from you a few steps behind. Seemed like he got shy. Decided to break the awkward silence by opening up a conversation. So, Lev, you want to tell me a bit about yourself? Walk slowly, trying to make yourself pace like his so you two could be equal. What do you want to ask? Just the basics. Come on, like how old are you, your hobbies, job, all that. Well, I'm pretty old. Yeah, I'm old. Pretty old. Can't say how old specifically. Wait, don't tell me you're secretly in your 50s or something. No comment. Fine, if he doesn't want to talk about that, maybe we should change the topic. Okay, let's see. Ask about the maze, his costume, ask about the falling incident from before. Yeah, let's ask about his costume. A pretty neat costume you're wearing. What is that anyway? I read this story online about some sleeping experiment. Oh god, though. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. Been on the internet long enough to have heard that one once or twice. About test subjects being exposed to experiment sleep and inhabiting stimulants. I thought the story was pretty great that I couldn't help but dress up as one of the test subjects. Even got this mouth retainer just to match the image. Oh, that's terrifying. Put the trainer up to show me. Holy shit, his teeth are sharper than you thought. Yes, yeah. Huh? You've been trying to take it off, but it seemed like he was struggling. Oh no, poor guy. Try to put your hands behind his head and unlock the trainer for him. Sorry, it hurts so much that I can't take it off. Don't have to put it on if it hurts, you know. as part of the costume, and I just drew away from the retainer, using his costume before putting it back around his neck, like a neck accessory. Never mind, ignore what I said. So, what about the blood? His facial expression and tone of voice become monotone suddenly. It's fake. Well, at least I hope so. But the costume was too monochrome, so I add a bit of red. Good idea. That's all. Somewhere in the back of your brain was yelling about the potential of this guy being a serial killer. But you choose to ignore it, because it's Halloween after all. Yeah, and a perfect excuse for somebody to go on a murdering spree, right? I mean, they made like a whole movie series about it, so... Right. Two walked and walked on a long path. After hearing the sounds of the free knife and evil laughing sound effects going further, you and Levi find out that the two of you were getting close to the supposed exit, passing through a sign that said, "Exit, go here." After there are two paths. One was extremely dark, the other one well lit up with cheap light bulbs. I wouldn't trust an obvious sign like that, you know. Well, it's either that or the other path, you know. I think they're just trying to scare you by making it dark. Let's go there. Or I could be wrong and the exit is really that obvious. Looks pretty offended by that comment he made. Yeah, I think you're right. There's no way they would make the exit that easy. Bev gave you a slight smile. Seemed to like your decision. Two of you continue on your spooky journey. Couldn't help but notice the sound of something moving behind you. Hey, did you hear something? Hey, oh, hi. Ooga da booga. I like this. Suddenly someone wearing a giant mask along with a machete jumps out from nowhere. Run away while you still can before I chop you into pieces. Mwah. I got cut short when Lev crashed himself into the masked person. You're the one who got me into this mess. Put the machete away from the masked person and examined it. How cheap are you people to be unable to afford real blades? No matter. His hand inside his costume and pulled out something glimmering in the dark. What's that? A pocket knife you sold? Yeah, about what you were saying before about, him being a potential serial killer. Maybe stop him, but don't know if this is going to end well. Rushing and grabbed Lev by his arm. I'm loving this music though. Man, it fucking hits hard. What are you doing, Redshirt? What the hell are you trying to do? Where did the knife come from? Forcing this person to tell me the way out. Isn't it obvious? The knife? Just a spook factor. Fortunately pulled Lev away from the masked person. The person saw the chance and immediately ran away into the darkness. There goes our ticket out of here. What was that all about? Like I said, I was asking for the way out. No you didn't, don't lie to me. You aggressively pointed your finger at him and made him blush extremely hard. Are you going to punish me for that? You're one of those guys. Okay, I got it. Come here. What the? Ew, no. I've been bad. Are you gonna just let it slide? God, he is. Ew. God, why did he give me, like, fucking Kamado Kikichi vibes? I might kill someone if you don't stop me. Give him a light push. Stop being weird, seriously. Oh, sorry about that. I couldn't help but giggle to myself, which made you extremely weirded out. Together you two found a large door that appeared right at the end of the road. decided you started to run towards it and give it a push to see the other side. It's the exit! Yay! And nobody got murdered! Yet. Door opened wide and in front of you was the Halloween carnival with music and lots of people going by. Congratulations, you found the way out of this cheap-ass maze. There you are, you little rat. Suddenly you hear 2 different footsteps coming your way. Ah, fuck. Why have you of all people? One who was cross-dressing grabbed Lev by the arm and pulled him closer. You know how many rounds I had to walk in this dumb carnival to find you? Well, hi, other crazy person. Oh yeah, be his ass, Rick. Oh, so I'm so gonna crack your skull multiple times until you learned your lesson, mister. I'm so scared, oh boo-hoo. I love this little scene, oh my god, that's adorable. Watch as the cross-dressing guy started choking the shit out of Lev, while the other one in the pumpkin onesie cheered. This was straight out of a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon. That's the vibes I'm getting right here, and I'm definitely liking it. Then everything turned into a whole ass WWE stage. The 2 kept going at each other non-stop. Felt an indescribable shame and chose not to be involved in this no longer by sneaking out of here. What a weird Halloween night this has been. The end. Ending 1 of 3, you got out alive. Oh man, what a weird little game. But I don't think I'm done there. Because we are going down one of the other paths now. Chosen the moral path. I think there's even more though. I don't know, you're the one that gave me the option. You wonder for a moment. Still, you drag yourself over to buy a ticket while waiting for your friend group. But the check-in told you to wait for 5 minutes before going in. My god, maybe they barely have any customers, so there's not much of a queue to stand in and wait. Not that motivated to figure out all the nitty-gritty of the routes here, just because of some extroverts from your group babbling about where to go without telling you, and then inviting you. Even though you did eavesdrop on the group call that day, nothing seemed to stick out in your head. Take your phone out of your pocket and send a message to see what's up. Dozens upon dozens of scenes smack in your face. If they do answer, it won't be within your expectations. Mobile chat 3 dots dances up and down on the screen for 2 minutes like some freak show. There is any message, you bet it will be anything but related to what you sent a few minutes ago. Some dish on the day you were supposed to meet, who has left ahead of time without saying a word. Look closely, their locations are completely different from where they told you to meet. And then everyone went their separate ways. That's the latest update in your group chat. It's time heavier. Slip your phone back into your bag in defeat. Plus the way back home is pretty far, so it would take a lot of time. At least you got a chance to breathe the outside air. Guess I had to treat myself tonight, huh? You comfort yourself. Once you hit the road, you can't steer back. Though hanging out around here by myself doesn't sound so bad. Heard them a wee bit, so we're gonna cross each other's paths sooner or later. You lie to yourself, lie to whatever is inside your chest, and fade into inside only to be engulfed by the darkness piece by piece. Like my soul wasn't already dark inside. Under the twisted and surreal melodies of the trumpet, you don't bother immersing yourself into a protagonist of some supernatural horror movie or documentary. You squint and peer around. A demonic figure looms nearby with an abomination of a white dress and black hair. Mummies, vampires, pumpkins, carved and cut half-heartedly. Not to mention all the talismans slapped on everywhere, from the fake wooden doors to the fake Pandora boxes. in other respects, let alone follows any actual measly, pesky, ghostly, scary trope. My god, all these cheap scares were a snotty kid. Then a low, crawly, ghostly cackle and whimper echo from the surrounding speakers. Small neon lights flicker in and out. Shit, the flashlights are getting weak. Can't see a damn thing. Lightbulb flickers up the ceiling, as if trying to burn off any last tinge of light left. Artificial fog propylene glycol seeps onto the floor. At first, it's just to create some gnawing cold sap, clattering your whole feet. Thud. Realize the path forward isn't so open until you just knocked into something. Oh great, looks like we're gonna be the ones falling onto our butts this time. Makes everything harder to navigate. Time to lose some motivation. Alright, let's see what kind of tricks you bums are tossing in next. Take fun crawling up your knees. The vision's getting worse thanks to the dying light. Keep bumping into all sorts of things God probably can't describe. Fuck. Don't tell me these fuckers only toss their money into this crap instead of renovating this whole biblical shithole of a haunted house. The corridor becomes narrower and narrower, and more confused. Without any other choice, you turn to face the wall, then hug it, tiptoeing forward. Both your hands rub and caress the damn wall, hoping to jump out of this place, then plopping into your bed through the horrible day. Head starts spinning, your ears overloaded by the cacophony of demonic whimpers and trumpets. I dropped and knocked my face into some dusty corner, that'll be terrible. Better than letting them see me tattered during checkout. Crack. Yeah. Didn't break something, did I? Oh. I'm soon about to break something in my body. Damn it, where did I just fall? Lungs are being squeezed, and breathing isn't any better. Where you lay down after falling makes it beyond uncomfortable. Limbs are trembling, but you can't get up here just because of this. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Smells a lot like hay, so soft. The ground you look up to see nothing above. Though what kind of height, who would know where you fell into? And though your whole body is aching right now, thanks to the haystack, a life is saved. Slowly sit up and scan around. Normally, if you're one of the unlucky main characters inside a horror story or mystery movie, stuck in some faraway land. Oh my god, it's getting late at night. Can't you even get out of here? Filthiness clung to her skirts. She did not consider her future. Huh? Are people here? Her fall was astounding. There was none to comfort her. Look, Lord, on my affliction, for the enemy has triumphed. Emanations 1914. Echoes answers to each word he utters. Well, hi there. From above, the light of the candle showers onto a figure, visible enough to see the abnormal stature of a man who has lived here for too long. I presume you are to be casted away from the mortal realm to seek for a noble cause. Be not afraid, my child. No, you aren't one of them, which is what I've observed about your nature. Or should I say, seen through? How vulnerable, how pitiful. A priest. You're a priest? Such is the way anyone addresses me eventually. However, it is anything but important, therefore, you may address me as father. God damn it. I am not saying this out loud. I am not saying it. Now there's a goddamn priest too. God damn it. I am so done. Gotta start laughing. Now then, my child, tell me what happened before your arrival. Underground church smells of candles and rusted holy steel. Sense of grandness, but also decay. Kind of decay that only time can create. Months, maybe even years, maybe more. Much like the so-called father in front of you right now. Like you said, you didn't bother looking through the information about this haunted house. But you start to wonder when it was opened. I understand your troubles now. After you entertain his roleplay by explaining all the problems you got yourself into tonight, almost like a rant, Priest gives you a nod. I shall bring you salvation and guide the path of return for you, my child. Well, thank you, I guess, Father. Yes, Priest smiles warmly. Then you notice something about his study, or as you study his face, something wrong about his right eye. You're only now just noticing the eye patch? That's the problem. Carries enough warmth to pull you in, but enough quirks to repel you. Maybe because he's the only person here you're getting biased, or because he's just a staff member. Got to give it to him though, he looks quite immersed. Who the hell came up with that for then? I actually got injured, I could have sued them. Shall we go on, my child? Yeah. Walk deeper into the abandoned area. This place is like a maze. That's all you can say. Want to be in here by yourself, you definitely would get lost. I definitely don't want to live here with these other noises that I have to put up with. Plus, why does no one at least put an AC in here? It was so cold, it's getting hot as hell. Maybe this is the priest of Satan and we're going down to hell. Look down at your phone. No signal. That's kind of eerie. Hey, I'm curious. Isn't this place too big for a haunted house? Hey, you can never have a big enough place. Pardon? I mean, the house, and then the church, and then that damn hole. Bigger than you expected. Priest smiles at you. I may not understand every word of yours, but I can tell you this. There are humble churches and grand churches. However, they all serve the same purpose. Praise our Lord and see our own tiny existence in his cosmic plane. Yeah. His work makes you look away and frown for a second. This guy too immersed in his role. Plus, he looks like he's in his 40s or 50s. Check ahead. Why should you care? Just have to follow this guy out of the shithole and then meet up with your friends. Start checking your clues. But is there any straw left? I can smell it on me. Can't let them see you looking like you were just whisked with mustard. And what a saying. Oh, hi. Yeah. Trim and fall on your butt. I guess that's karma for laughing at the last guy. Some ugly animatronic jumps in your face. Then out the most expensive raw as penny cheap existence could squeeze off. Fuck me. You screech. Do not. Priest rushes in between you and the thing, though it looks like his heart just dove out his mouth too. Foul creature, you dare disturb the peace of this servant. Pulls out a white flask covered in a gilded cross. Cast you out, unclean spirit, along with every satanic power of the enemy, every spectre from hell and all your fellow companions. I, in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, toss some liquid on the animatronic, face out the flask. Perish. Face starts settling, metal surface melts and pops down like mucus. What the hell? Blink, the liquid is gnawing through half of the animatronic's head. So-called life hisses out of his joints. Well, looks like they won't be using that anytime soon. I really hope that purchase was worth it, because it looks like it was only a one-time use. The heck was that? Priest takes in a few deep breaths and turns to you. This flask carries holy water. Holy what? No worries, my child. No demonic presence can overpower such a holy force. You are safe with me now. No, this looks more like her. I just realised I was about to say, no, don't go there. I know you just called them daddy earlier, but come on. Never mind. No, that's not holy water. And did he just destroy that thing? That one of the assets? That part of the routine wouldn't have costed a lot. He has to do that every time. How many has he destroyed? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Let's continue. Set their eyes on us. I cannot let them intervene in any way further. You sigh. Guess this is where all the money goes to, huh? Yeah, I can tell. Compared to the last route we went. That makes a lot of sense now. Let's just get this over with. As you continue seemingly deeper into the maze, you try to keep every thought from getting into your head. Mysteries of this place, this man, why the hell you fell down in the first place. Too tiring, and it's getting real late now. After a while, you stop at an intersection. All three paths are shrouded in darkness. None of them seems promising. So, which way? I have not been here for quite some time, but it should be. Priest rubs his chin and scans each pathway back and forth. A minute passes and you're still standing. Pull some kind of meditation alone on the internet to time skip real life when you're bored with conversation. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Don't talk. Just stare off into the distance. Let everything flow. So, what's your name, Father? Mentally facepalm. Sure, you don't need to speak when you're walking by yourself, but with a stranger it's too awkward. Could have stayed quiet, but there's something about this priest guy. Feels a bit too real. Or maybe you don't feel so safe being quiet around him. A curious one, aren't you? I'm more than satisfied if you refer to me as father, my child. Let your curiosity gets the better of you. Well, I'm quite curious. Kind of. Yeah, I'm curious about your real name. Priest chuckles. For an answer, hear my advice. Attended by every impulse, path towards salvation will be long and full of trials. Well, then bring it at me then. As long as you own your soul is yours alone. You're never lost. God shall guide you to the righteous. Yeah. Priest smiles at your curt reply, as if he expected you to actually absorb his words more wholeheartedly, but he looks satisfied enough. So, what's your name? My child, the truth is... Stay back. Get down. Of course we don't get to have his name. There are others in here? Of course, they must intervene. Demons are like leeches. You sigh. Hey, really? Been a tough day. I think we should just drop the flashlight cast onto you. Let path a guy in a staff uniform approaches them. Badge on his shirt says he's an intern. Pace turns from confusion to alert in a matter of seconds. Who are you guys? Why are you here? What? Stay back. Priest stands in front of you. Demonic presence, I urge you to leave the servant be. The hell are you talking about, Uncle? You're supposed to be here. Oh, ruse broken. What's going on? Aren't you guys together? Do you know where you are? Places are prohibited. I'm calling the manager. What? Intern grabs the radio in panic. Hello? Yeah, silence. Priest tackles the intern and pins him down. A sinful subject. You deceive and lie to us. I must put an end to this. The hell are you on about? Priest snatches his neck and chokes him. The fuck? Intern starts flailing around, mouth wide open. Starts shrieking with a hoarse voice. Help! Help! My child, I cannot do this alone. You must purify the subject. I grab the holy water from my pocket and purify it. Help! But didn't it just melt the robot? It's dangerous. I cannot cast you out, unclean spirit, and with every satanic power of the enemy. Hey, listen to me. Intern grabs a nearby rock and smashes the priest's head with it, his face turning red. Oh my god. Liz starts trembling. Intern keeps hitting the priest over and over and over. There's blood on the priest's forehead now. He takes it like nothing, almost like a machine. A spectre from hell and all you foul companions. Is that real? Can't be real. This is just a stunt, right? Anton sticks his tongue out and arches his back. How? Do it. Purify him, I guess? Fast angles beside the priest, she snatched it and tossed all the holy water onto the intern's face. It's just a stunt. The priest jolts away from the man. The intern jumps around and covers his face. Red is coming out of his face. Oh my fucking god. The intern lets out another blood-curdling scream as he keeps ramming into the walls. His flesh. Is that his flesh? It's coming out of his face. It's probably all on the wall. No, that can't be. Drop on your knees. Man, this took a dark turn. Piece by piece, a puddle of red underneath the flailing man doesn't have a face anymore, not even eyes. It's just flesh and bone. Looks like a tongue slips out of his mouth. Scream stops. The man plops down. Silence clouds your mind. Happens too fast. What just... You try to process what's going on. You try really hard. But you really can't fucking put it into words. Behold, Lord, the servant has fulfilled what must be done. Priest places a hand on your shoulder as he kneels beside you. Must commend you, my child. God be with you. Smiles warmly. Your tongue freezes. You can't say a single word. Priest pulls you up. I can sense fear in your eyes. Indeed, the devil's illusions are most powerful. Not easy to overcome such spells, but you have. Blaze's forehead drops down on your face, but to him it looks more like sweat. Yeah. Eyes look onto the intern on the ground. Fingers are still twitching. Air thickens in dust and metal. Take a big huff, you might poison yourself. And then throw it all back up again. Cover your hand and look at the priest. He walks the same, stands the same, even after the bleeding on his forehead. Almost surreal how he takes a blow and moves around without limping. We're here. Stand in front of a dim about a small room the size of a rotunda. Middle lies a stone-carved coffin with a cross etched on the lid. Where are we? A reminder. Isn't this a dead end? Yes, but I thought we were getting out of here. I'm sorry, my child. It's a sin to offer false hope. That sin is mine. What? I know you're upset, but listen closely. There is no way out of here. Demons are waiting for you at the exit. Power alone can't conquer them. Come, let's return to the church. We shall seek refuge. Get me out of here. No. Priest holds his head and paces around. No. Oh Lord, I have truly sinned, O Lord. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything but prayer and petition. Take a step back. I'm sorry, but if you leave this place in one piece, outside is full of evil presence. God and evil mix without boundaries. I cannot protect you, same way I cannot protect any servant out there. I'm ashamed to be here for the rest of my life. Please, for once, let me protect you. At least one servant shall be safe under my watch. Let me protect you. Shout echoes through the room. Body curls up and down. Finally, he drags himself over a corner and sits there, hands above his head. Why do I keep denying it? Why am I so stupid? Why do I keep listening to him? Why do I want to believe him? 'Cause I'm terrified? 'Cause it's easier than thinking? So obvious. He is actually insane. If he wasn't, he would have led you out of here hours ago. The moment you saw him, you already knew he wasn't normal. What do you even do now? Not really giving me many choices here, but... Goes into the corner, rocking, whispering scripture like broken glass under his breath. Notice him and he will make your path straight. Don't be anxious. Do not be anxious. Voice cracks, his forehead presses to the stone, smearing blood into the dust. Crouched beside him, your knees ache on the cold floor. Father. No response, just ragged muttering. You've done enough. You fought for you. You protected me. We'll scrape out of you. Awkward, but he freezes. Don't need to carry all of it. Just sit here with me. That's enough. He lifts his face. His eyes are glassy, wet, rimmed red. First time he looks less like a crazy priest and more like a lost man in his middle crisis. You would still let me guard you. Guy delusional, completely gone, but somehow it hurts to see him this way. Force a small smile. Yes, I'll stay. Let's just rest for a bit. Hands unclenched, prayer dies in his throat. Priest lifts his head, voice quiet but steady. I have decided. Close his hand, bowing as if in prayer. There is something in you, a spark I cannot deny. Freeze, caught in his trembling gaze. Faith, not mine, not yours, but the Lord's. Such faith, enough to steady a ruined man like you. Perhaps you were meant to be here. You want to laugh and deny him. Tell him this is some haunted house skit, even though you know it's totally not the case anymore. But the words not in your throat. Room presses down. Coffin looms. Conviction seeps into you like incense. You are a servant, yes, but a servant chosen. Reaching out out his blood and hand trembling. Let me protect you. Walk with me in his light. No more doubt, no more fear. Something in you breaks. Maybe it's the terror, maybe it's exhaustion. Maybe it's the way his cracked smile looks so certain when everything else is falling apart. Then guide me. Priest exhales almost a sob. Yes, my child, yes, we shall walk together, and when the demons claw, they will find no purchase. Not while I stand, not while you believe. Presses his forehead to yours. His breath is unbearable. You don't move away. You are safe now. You are saved. The first time tonight, you believe him. Believe in him. You believe him. You believe him. You believe him. More path opens. Road painted not by stone, but by blood thinned with tears. The crimson of sacrifice, nor azure of heaven. Ow, my ears, God, this is so loud. But a bruised hue between. Colour of veins may pale skin. Colour of faith when it festers. Priest presses his brow to yours. Skin splitting, blood noting you both. Mauve halo drips down your cheeks. Crow servant unmade. Walk, he whispers. Your feet sink into the path of bruised light. Where each step blossoms welts upon the earth. Very print you leave behind. Throbs like a wound. And still the rose stretches forward endlessly. Cross above him rise. The wood swells, veined and swollen. Bleeding sap the colour of mauve dusk. Nailed figure stirs. Eyes rolled white, mouth locked in silence. Round you, angels descend. Halos flare. Circles of mauve fire sputtering like dying suns. Wings are strips of parchment. Veins inked with scripture. A kneel faceless, and bleed rivers of bruised light at your feet. Saved, the priest moans. Voice torn roar, yet ringing like a church bell split in half. Saved for the more path. Road between rotten revelation. Bruise that never heals. Convent that never ends. As the hymn scorches your marrow, your eyes burn under the holy fire. Understand one thing. More path is no road, but a wound through eternity, a sin you repent for. But sometimes salvation requires death. Do you know that? Salvation ending! Yay! Don't know how I feel about that. Okay, I'm gonna see what happens if we do nothing and don't stop Lev here. Without any hesitation, Lev stabs the masked person straight in the stomach. I was promised a thrilling experience. It has been nothing but utter disappointment for the past 2 hours. How could you do this to me? How? Couldn't move a muscle while a murder was happening right in front of your eyes. Choose to just watch as everything unfolded. Though it sounded mad, joyfulness in Lev's face, you've seen it like that before. His eyes there have always been so red. After a while, Lev got himself up and looked straight back at you. Hi. Oh, are you gonna do anything about it? No, so yeah, the blood that's on him is actually real, I think. From all the others he's potentially killed in this maze. Played with his pocket knife, waiting for your answer. Threat to call the cops, yeah, like that's gonna, do anything. We'll ask him to spare you, sure. Please spare me. I promise not to tell anyone about what I just saw. Really? Then let's continue to find the exit, shall we? I'm dying to get out of here. Go ahead, I'll be right behind you. I started walking slowly towards him, ignoring the dead body right ahead. Scanned his body, checking to see the chances if he were to jump him right at that moment. He was pretty average and not buff, not too skinny. You might have a 50-50 chance of winning. You can either run, attack, or just walk. Sure, let's attack him. Nearly jumped him, which caught Ev by surprise, but both of you fall on the ground. Cookie took this chance and reached for his pocket knife. Don't you dare move. Put a knife to his neck. Every time he moved, the blade got closer and closer to him. Look how the tables have turned. Wow. Shut up. I don't need your yapping in my ears right now. Try your best to think of a way to deal with him. Okay, fuck. The way you gripped the knife was shaking. You prayed that he didn't notice how scared you actually were. You're gonna be still while I call the cops. Smile changed into a frown. Dang. Suddenly pushed you aside, then quickly got back on his 2 feet. You need to call the cops now. Before you could reach your phone, you felt something sharp going to the back and you screamed. Whoops. Thought about having fun with you a bit more, but the cops showed up, it wouldn't be funny anymore. Stabbed you again and pushed you on the ground, while you're still distracted by the pain on your back. Then another stab to your back. And again. And a lot of agains. Till you couldn't feel the stabbings behind your back anymore and closed your eyes permanently. Ending 2 or 3. Okay, so yeah, there's different endings for each section. So it's like 3 endings for this one, and then probably a second one with the priest, but we'll go with these ones first and see where we end up. Okay, let's see what happens if we just walk. No way, we weren't risking life to test these theories out. Just killed someone the moment he saw them. Who knows how strong he really was. Just like he ordered, you walked in front of him, with him behind, fingers tapping on the sharp blade he had. Sorry about the whole killing an employee thing. I had some issues with them. Hope you understand. Yeah, I'm sure. Too scared to say anything else. Together you two found a large door that appeared right at the end of the road. Okay, so this is the same ending. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's try running away from him then. Observe these legs. Surely these wouldn't be enough to catch up to you, right? Link decided to move at the fastest pace possible and ran the opposite path, trying to get away from him as quickly as possible. Ow. Felt your legs become jelly and you fell down. You coward. Why the fuck do you have a gun? Where the hell were you hiding that thing? People like you are the type I hate the most. Who choose to run away instead of facing the problem head on. What a waste of time. Hey there, blood continued to flow down your head and mouth. The last thing you saw was Lev walking over your lifeless body, disappeared into the darkness before you too faded into the dark. Die in the demon's casual killing spree. Yay. But we're still missing one ending though. Alright, we haven't threatened to call the cops, have we? Pull out your phone from your pant pockets and start yelling at him. Don't come near me or he just pulls out the gun anyway, god damn it. Well, it starts to float down your head, you feel your legs become jelly and you fall down. It'd be pretty stupid of me to only bring a knife if I wanted to kill multiple people on Halloween night, don't you think? The thing you saw was Lev walking over your lifeless body. Rip. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, moving on from that, because I don't know how to get the other ending. I think I've got enough endings to see what type of person Lev is, so... yeah, sorry for kind of jumping back in between these two, but, yeah. We'll try saving the guy now. Try to shut the priest away from the intern. His is no joke. What? The priest daggers, the intern kicks him away, crawls back, coughing. Hey, are you alright? I'm calling the police. Wait, how do we get out of here? Intern stutters. Please. Intern points out the middle path. Down there, some area with a bunch of... Priest shoots up. How foolish, my child. Intern face goes pale. Fuck this, I'm out. Which is what we should have done at the first chance we got when we fell down here, but... Runs off into the middle path. Darkness devours him. Wait! Priest grabs your shoulders. Ah, fuck. Do not be tempted by the demon. No, we have to follow him. He knows the way out. Hear my warning. Resolve is weak. We are deceived easily. You must stay by my side. Only I can guide you through this darkness. Can you just fucking speak normally? The priest stares into your eyes. With an eerie mixture of disappointment and compassion, he lets go of you. Blood on his forehead drips on you, but to him it looks more like sweat. Okay, I think we've read all this before, but yeah. But the intern... let's call out. Wait, but you said we take the middle path. To be deceived. Path leads to the demon's lair. Yeah, we want to go to that demon's lair, thank you. What? You must follow my guidance. I urge you under God's witness. Well, too bad, too sad, I don't believe in God, so fuck you. We're going down the middle path. Run down the middle path. You fool. Try to run as fast as you can. Call the priest echoes behind you. Darkness wraps around you. Cold air slowing you down, but you cannot. You need to get out of here. No more. You just want to go back home. Come back. Oh great, creepy mannequin. The air hangs heavy as we step into the corridor. Both walls are lined with mannequins. Pale bodies are crooked and warped, faces sagging like wax left too close to the fire. You freeze. Their numbers are overwhelming. Dozens, maybe more, living the statues. Priest raises a hand, steady now. His earlier tremors have faded into a quiet conviction. Do not fear, my child. These are not mannequins. They are demons bound in slumber. The Lord has stayed their hand for now. Yes, Lord, mannequins look lifeless enough, but in their gloom the shadow twitched like something alive. As whole as their lair, long ago they crawled here from the pit. I fought them, scorched their flesh with a holy flame, drove them to stillness. What you see are the remnants of that battle. Gestures towards the mannequin's half-melted limbs. Saying, you did this? Priest smiles faintly, almost proudly. By his grace, yes. Through their bodies remain, their souls writhe, waiting to be roused. Which is why we must tread carefully. Speak no blasphemy. Hold your breath if you must. Let them think you're faithful, and we may pass unharmed. You hesitate. His voice is calm, comforting even. First time you almost believe him. Walk slowly. Mannequins loom on either side, silent and accusing. Every step sounds too loud. Priest keeps muttering scripture under his breath. Words you can't fully catch. His presence steadies you. Somehow you start to think you'll make it through. At the end of the hall, faint lights spill through the doorway. The exit. At least swells in your chest. But we made it. But then he stops. Priest turns to you, eyes glistening with a strange, mournful clarity. No, my child, I have made it. There's the flask liquid sloshing inside. Uh-oh. Not about to do what I think you're about to do. Are you going to become like the intern last route we did with you? His tone is tender, almost regretful. The moment you stepped onto this path, I prayed you were more faithful. But now, standing at the threshold, I see it. The taint. You carry it still. Yeah, we might want to start running. What? I'm sorry. I wanted to protect you, truly. Below is the flask. Always lined with mannequins. Faces sag. Limbs half melted, dripping with ugly streaks that reek of acid. You freeze. These were burned by him. My child. You turn. He stands behind you, flask in hand. Shadows stretched across the warped dolls. His eyes glimmer with sorrow. The very moment I saw you, I should have known. He raises the flask slightly, as if presenting an offering. That gaze, that doubt, that laughter in the face of faith, I was blind. Blind to the mark of the adversary. You back away. What the hell are you talking about? You are no servant, no lamb of his flock. You are a child of the devil, placed here to tempt me, to drag me deeper to sin. His voice breaks, then hardens. But I shall not falter, I shall not fall. Uncorks the flask. A sharp stench slices through dust. Wait. Look at arcs through the dim light. And across your face. Skin bubbles, peels, liquefies as the acid leaks through. A shriek, clawing by your voice warps into gurgles. The sight burns away into blinding white. The priest's words echo through the haze. The devil's child returns to the pit. Darkness swallows you. Following broadcast cuts in the usual evening static. Breaking story. Body of a young visitor was discovered in the abandoned attraction after a foul odor alerted the star. Abandoned attraction, you say? Authorities confirmed the victim's face was severely disfigured by chemical burns, which makes it challenging to identify them. As it wasn't Hollywood. Identity of the assailant remains unknown. Attraction has since been shut down indefinitely. Investigators have yet to release further details. Screen flickers, static soaring the voice. The center ending! Yay! Okay, with that, I think we got one more route to go through, which is go home. Choose the path that leads to home. Home? Want to go home? Yes? No, that wouldn't do. Already dragged yourself to go to this cheap-ass rundown of a second-hand scarefest. Now you want to go home? Yeah, we've already seen what this game has to offer, so let's go home. You're unsure if that description makes you want to stay more. Come on, surely it couldn't be that bad. Look, okay, picture this. If you leave now, you gain nothing. If you stay, you get entertainment. I mean, you read the script until now, so you're at least interested to a degree, right? Can't bold of you to assume that I haven't already gone through all of it. Yeah, that's who you just like wasting your time doing meaningless things like watching me rambling on trying to pick you to stay like this. Unless you like to see me pick. Then, led the fucking masochist, then our daddy king from the last one with the priest, and now this. God, what have we... Yeah, ew, no. Well, when you say it like that, fuck it, why not? I will just pick a route already. Please. Kidding, you still want to go home. Hey, choose the path that leads to home. Yay! This is definitely giving me Slay the Princess vibes now. On your way out, however, you slip on a banana and fumble into a random road. What? God damn it. What are you playing, Mario Kart? Took a good minute to fully process what the hell just happened, then headache. Ow. Feel like your intestines are having the time of their life jumping around inside the absurd vessel that is you after that tumbling. Everything hurts. Your inside, your head, your dignity, and at least your hand is wet. Ew. Wait, wet? Hi? It's a puppy dog. Oh, hi. And a pumpkin man? God. No, that's with the other guy. Me? Huh? You got a self-esteem issues, huh? And he's getting very festive, seeing as it's Halloween. Okay, time for you to get up. Are you an employee? Do I look like one? Yes. You're absolutely right. Yay! I want to talk to you about your false advertising, your safety hazards, your refund policies, your... Sorry, I'm just here to walk the dog. Yours? No, God. Wait, really? No, it just was someone I know. It's for a favour. Huh. Oh, look at him, he's so scruffy and cute. What's his name? Pooh. Like shit. No, like Winnie the Pooh. Aw, I will still call him Winnie, because that sounds better. Shouldn't it be like Pooh then? It still sound the same, wouldn't it? Yeah. H is silent. It looks less embarrassing on text. Yeah. Well, this is a visual novel, so... Imagine having to say Pooh out loud. Oh my god. Are you really gonna make me say that word as many times as possible? Imagine having to say Pooh the entire time. It's okay, it's not your fault for having a name Pooh. Pooh. Pooh Pooh. God, I had the mind of a fucking child. At least the humour of one. Should probably sue whoever named you Pooh Pooh. Did you do it by choosing? For fuck's sake. Why am I so amused by fucking poo jokes? Dirty. I'm liking this route already, and I'm already liking this man too. Don't think it's a bad name though? Do you want to change it then? I can. Do I get to name the Popo? I get to name the Popo. I had to go with Scruffy. I know I'm not the best at naming names anyway, but I want to name him something more adorable. Scruffy. Scruffy? You nod. Scruffy. Oh well, that's your name now, I guess. Yay! Nice meeting you, Scruffy. What are you here for? Murder. Kidding! What kind of amateur would say a thing out loud in public, people these days? Yeah, and the last time we tried to call the cops on an actual murderer, we got shot. What are you here for then, aside from walking the dog? Oh, kidnapping. Are we gonna call the cops now? Not gonna call the cops on me? Oh, come on. It would have been funny for a bit. Nah, I can take a joke. Unlike some people, I shouldn't be that rude and dumb and lame and boring and... Okay, I get it. So, why are you walking a dog in the middle of an amusement haunted house? An amusement haunted house? did you think this was? Haunted house? Oh yeah, but like, wait, do you mean like an actual haunted house? What kind of business do you need to have an actual cursed house? I kinda needs to have one. Press for more. Okay, pause. Why do you even need a haunted house for? You sure are nosy here. Yeah, I am. Okay, so look at this place. Okay. Do you feel scared? Not particularly. Do you want to be scared? In what context? Well, why would you be in a haunted house if you aren't even feeling scared in the slightest? Okay. Wanna make it better yourself? Feel like the answer to your question got lost somewhere in the conversation. Your point? My point is, I lost my dog. Wait, where did Scruffy go? Huh? What do you mean you... Oh, you did lose it. Okay, let's go find Scruffy. Can you help me find it? Sure, why not? We don't have anything else better to do tonight. I guess. Great, come on. How are we gonna find a dog? Anyways, don't even know where it is. Easy, we just have to ask around. Hi. Thanks, Pumpkin Man. Like so. Hey buddy, have you by any chance seen a tiny dog just roaming around willy-nilly without a leash around these parts by any chance? Okay, slow down. First of all, you. Who are you? Just a part-timer. I'm just doing my job, I swear. Poor soul isn't even paid enough for this. You have no idea. So, have you... Pardon? Have you seen any dogs around here? Dogs? Sorry. You do know we're not allowed to have pets around here, right? You don't? That's fine. No, there's a fine for that. Oh damn, well, that's bad. So, did you bring a dog here? Me? Yes, you. Nah, you're gonna sit this one out. Fine, let's help him. You didn't. You didn't. I didn't. Why do you sound surprised? Oh, nothing. I'm just used to being the scapegoat. That's honestly kinda sad. That it is. Yeah. So why are you asking about the whereabouts of a dog that's not even yours then? We just happened to come across it. It stole something of mine and just ran away. We've been trying to find it for hours, but no luck. It stole something from you? Yeah. What did it steal? My heart, his heart, very real, very true, ridiculously expensive heirloom, that. Yeah, my heart. Pardon? You don't understand the size, the paw. Wade looked at me with those sorrowful, teary eyes. His fur flutters through the wind, so soft and delicate. It's a creature, all alone at this hour under the dark abyssal sky. So lost, so fragile. What if it thought no one would remember it? No one will come to save it if the coldness that is abandonment. Can't let it be. Not when it's still out there. Waiting for God knows how long just for us to never show up. I can't live knowing it's still out there. Not like this. Not in this life. Man, you definitely know your way with words. Something ran up north that way. Don't know if it's what you're two are looking for, but hey, that's better than nothing, right? Oh, cool, thanks. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. Dogs should be around here according to that part-timer, don't you think? Yeah, it should be. Oh, look. Oh, paw prints. How convenient. Well, let's just follow it, I guess. Wonder where it leads to. Well, that's your answer. Alright. Alright? What do you mean alright? Don't tell me you're going to go in there, are you? Well, I still have to go retrieve the dog. I only found traces of it, but not the actual thing, so... And the police tapes, the warnings, the wooden boards doesn't scream problems to you? Eh, what about you? Yeah, why not? One of you would say you're out of here. Fuck it, why not? Yeah. Same boat then. Come on, let's go. It suddenly feels different. On the outside, for some reasons, you can't quite put a finger on it. Well, aside from the fact that the indoor air already feels different from outdoor air in general, there's something about it just feels particularly eerie. Oh, do employees usually have this much space for them? Looking at the quality of this, I'm surprised this place hasn't collapsed yet. Well, don't jinx it yet, we're still here. Right. Let's search with him? Probably be better if we stuck together. People usually die easy in horror movies when separated for some reason. Fine by me. Now that we're here, I suddenly realize something. What is it? We haven't known each other's names. Huh, yeah, now that you mention it, well, guess we shall now. I am Ash, and you are? Richard, nice to meet you. Pleasure is all mine. So, do we have any sort of tips or tricks to catch the dog faster? Like snacks or something? Let's just say it'll be found when it wants to be found. You did not just say that after all the amount of shit we went through. Yeah, not the most cooperative breed out there, but hey, we will find it eventually. And if we don't, then we're certainly screwed. Wait, me? Me as well? Why am I... What was that? Sounds like it's ahead of us. Scruffy! Oh wait, it's just your dog. Oh, you're right. And it comes with a free kid too. Oh no, kid? Hi. This kid doesn't look so well. Kid? Wait, don't... Hey kid, are you okay? Oh. Yeah, I think his little... Yeah, that's totally a face that says, yes, I am very well, thank you. I'll just be on my way. Duck. What? Ah. What's happening? What? Wait, have the dog's eyes always look like that? A bit busy here. Wait, what are you... Why does it feel dizzy all of a sudden? Your head. Wait, where are you? This is a bench? Why are you on a bench? Hi, we did not need you or your presence here, thank you very much. You're right there. Just bumped him accidentally. Dude, you scared the shit out of me. Sorry, my bad. Thought I should do a quick checkup on you since I saw you laying down over here, out of nowhere. You're right though, just saw you coming out of the restricted zone. Your head. So did you just say restricted zone? What did you say? The restricted zone? Yeah, it used to be an indoor playground of sorts. Oh, of course it was. That's why there was a haunted... a child was haunting it. And it just got abandoned and no one really took care of the facility anymore. Looks quite dangerous now, so we just shut it down. Though sometimes people like to break in for some reasons. It's quite old, so I would be surprised if there would be an accident or two. So, what were you doing in such a dangerous place in the first place? Hey, you seem to be doing alright. I guess so. Head still kinda hurts. I know, you should go home and rest then. It's about time we close for tonight anyway. Take care. What happened? Last thing you remember was going into an amusement... haunted house. Is this place right? Did you fall or something? I don't know. Don't care. There's enough excitement for today. Just want to go home and lay down, honestly. What a night. Yeah, I got ending 3 of 3, brainwashed day. There's my other ending. Or maybe, but I still want to see more of Ash. See what the hell is going on with him and his pup. Okay, let's try saying his heart this time. Huh? Pardon? Do you understand the size, the paw? Okay, same stuff, just different. Pronouns. Okay, so yeah, that was pretty much all the same. Okay, but this time we're gonna say, fuck it, we're out of here. I've helped you enough. Good luck to you. Turn around and is ready to leave all this shenanigans behind. Yay! On your way out, have you slipped on a banana? Not with the banana again. Like, how many are you eating there, narrator? Again? Ow. Hi. Back again already? Yep, that we are. Shut up. Okay, fine, we'll go in then. Okay, this time though, we will split up. Place looks surprisingly spacious. It would be a lot faster if we split up to find a dog, then regroup later when one of us does manage to catch it. Alright, sounds like a plan. Okay, so we can just... wait, we forgot something important. What is it? We don't have the other's contact. Huh? Let's say one of us found a dog or worse, somehow got fucked over. How would we know who to call or contact when something happens to either of us? You know what? Fair. Alright, get your phone out. There we go. What should I put you under? Red shirt. Gotcha. You can put me under Ash. Guess we both now know what you named Gal out for. Well then, I'll see you around, Red shirt. Be safe. Didn't expect to be spending an entire Halloween night like this. Honestly, it was kind of exhausting. Wanted to have some fun, but now here you are, trying to search for someone's dog. Couldn't even enjoy a good adventure, a spooky haunted house expedition or something. Like, at least give you something to be scared of. Yeah, we're about to be scared by something, alright. So, the world will grant you something to be traumatized for the rest of your life, but when you wish for $1 million with a rich spouse for you to leech off of for the entirety of your generation, suddenly it's too much to ask. Okay, fine, thank you, word, for the generosity. Now, if you excuse me. Honestly, I love the writing for this. Whoever's the writer, kudos to you. Okay, let's hide and wait. That seems like the safest option. Look around for a spot to hide and spot a conveniently placed hole that looks big enough to specifically fit an entire adult and one teenager. Nothing more. Score. Okay, you're inside. In horror games, as long as you hide in a spot, you're practically invisible to the monsters, right? So you're probably safe for now. This is weirdly uncomfortable though. I swear it looked more spacious from the outside. What are even in there inside? Huh. Feels something rough and squishy. Oh great, it's the fucking teen again. You're not gonna go all creepy on me again, are you? Or we could just continue screaming at each other. Why are you still screaming? I don't know. Why are you? I don't know. Can we stop now? Nope. Okay, now we can. Wait, who even are you? I can ask you the same thing, but first of all, why are you here? Shouldn't you be out doing trick-or-treat or something like that? What am I, a kid? Still technically, yeah. But you are. So you don't want candies? When did I say that? Okay, gangster, so why are you here and not there then? Playing hide and seek with my friends. Seems kind of rude to just ditch them mid-game. How long have you been playing? Good question. How long? How helpful. Okay, and let's get you out of here. This place doesn't look child-friendly, nor does it look safe in the slightest. I mean, I'm not leaving without my friends. Fine, if we go and find your friends, will you leave? I don't know. Kid. Okay, fine, I will. Alright, good. So, do you know where they are by any chance? Not really. We all just bored of the same... Well, the moment we started counting. Sounds reckless. It's a competitive sport. Come on, no clue at all? Well, I guess I know where one is. She's notoriously bad at hiding, so I always have to give her my best spots to her. Oh, why is that? Game is going to end quickly if I don't die. She may be the worst hider, but she's ridiculously good at finding people. I can always find another spot, so might as well make it harder for everyone. What a kind of generous friend you are. I know, right? So, why are you here anyway? I already told you a lot about me, but now your turn. Someone asked, or more like forced me to help them find their dog. Yeah, so we both had to find something, huh? Yeah, guess so. Hey, so... Uh-oh. What was that? No idea. Hey, what are you doing? Hiding, dog. Yeah, but why behind me? Reflex? You're the adult here, aren't you? Shouldn't you be like a role model and protect a kid instead of, like, me, for example? Calm down, you... Who knows? Maybe whatever made this noise is a soft spot for kids. Someone's up at the moment it sees you, or something. And what if it doesn't? Well, that's what Future Us to find out. This is Future Us. Oh, hi. Oh, it's you, Ash. You guys know each other? Yeah, this is the guy whose dog I need to find. Speaking of dog. Scruffy! Hey, looks like you found it. Good for you. Guess so, and this is... Oh, him. Just some random kid I found somewhere in here. Really? That's cool. Well, anyways, thanks for helping me find a dog. You can go back now. Maybe take a rest. Oh, I don't know. I already told the kid I'm gonna help him find his other friends. Other friends? Yeah, seems like they were playing hide and seek in here or something. Sounds kinda dangerous if you ask me. I see. Quick question. Do you know what time it is by any chance? Let me check. You motherfucker. Even though it doesn't need to play the music. Oh my god. Yes, well, oh wow, it's almost midnight. Time sure does fly. What? You have something to do later? Possibly. You don't? Now that you think about it, you do have to wake up soon tomorrow for something. I guess, but I already promised a kid though, and it doesn't feel right just leaving him there. Alright, I can handle things from here on. Yeah, the kid isn't really human, I don't think. You can? Yeah, why don't you call it a day and go home? It's kind of late for all of us. you probably tie yourself. You'll probably tie yourself enough for one night. Well, after our last little thing, let's just let him handle the rest. Well, if he insists, I still feel kind of bad leaving the kid alone here. You still have my contact, don't you? Something goes wrong, I can call you. Yeah, that is also a fair point. If you're still suspicious, you can call the police on me. You even know the location where we're at. It's a win-win either way. I guess so. That settles it then. Don't worry, just head back out. I can take care of the rest. Have a safe trip, Redshirt. You too. Well, that was an eventful night. Didn't expect it to be that tiring, honestly. Wow, okay, really tiring, jeez. Maybe that guy was right. Maybe you do need a rest out for tonight. Feel like you would have fainted if you stayed for too long. And had God knows what hallucinations from staying in a place for too long. Which is kind of weird, though you're not exactly a bodybuilder level stamina, but pretty sure you're not this weak either. Well, whatever it is, nothing a good rest can't fix. Time to head home. Oh, ending 1 of 3, later for another day. Okay, but let's see what happens if we keep our promise with the kid. Was that going to lead to the same ending as before? Appreciate the help, but I still don't think it's right for me to just leave the kid all alone like this. Look, I know I'm overstepping my boundaries here, but I can assure you, everything is going to be fine. To be completely honest, you don't look so good yourself. Trust me, it's best for you to go home and rest up for the night. Now that you mention it, you do feel a bit tired. But we're gonna have to refuse on that, good sir. Still, I just can't. Ow. Kid. Wait, don't. Yep, and here we go again. Stop. Ooh. This is a bit different. God damn it. Ending 2 of 3 consumed. Oh yay. God, what an ending to end on. Okay, eaten alive. But yeah, that was the Maze of Horror. My god, that was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed that. I definitely liked all 3 different characters that we met, apart from the priest, who was kind of creepy. But yeah, they were interesting in their own ways. I'm pretty sure I missed like a few different dialogue options and whatnot, but you guys can go check that out for yourself. As always, the link will be down in the description below, and yeah, make sure that when you're going into a haunted maze, just maybe do your research first before going into it.